All right, last thing, Powerless. Tell me all about it, Chris, because I ain't seen shit.
All right. So Vanessa Hudgens. Are you familiar at all with who Vanessa Hudgens is?
Is that an actress?
She's an actress. I mean, she's the main character of Powerless.
I thought Alan Tudyk.
No. He's kind of the douchey boss character.
Okay.
Which he's great.
Who is she? What has she been in?
She was in like the high school musical movies and shit.
Oh, I've never seen.
Yeah, she's fucking.
This is her.
Yeah,
with the green shirt. I have no idea who this chick is. She's cute though.
She is cute.
She needs to trim down those eyebrows a little bit, but whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, she's a fucking ex-Disney princess.
Okay.
So, like, this is the first thing that I've ever actually seen her in.
Okay.
Because I have also never watched any of the High School Musical shit.
Yeah.
Like,
is Chris lying? Let us know in the comments below.
No, I'm not lying.
I've
never seen any of that shit.
You're a closet High School Musical fan. Don't lie. Anyway, go on.
So, Vanessa Hudgens plays Emily.
Okay.
I've got the IMDb page for it pulled up. I don't remember what her name was. But she plays Emily, who is just starting at Wayne Security.
Okay. And this is tying into the DC universe, or at least, yeah.
Yeah, because Bruce Wayne exists in the universe of this show. So that, I would assume, means Superman exists, and Wonder Woman, and like all of the DC stable of superheroes, right?
Yeah.
Because Bruce Wayne exists.
Yeah.
Anyway,
go on.
So she starts working at Wayne Security in Charm City, which I am not familiar with. I don't know if that's ever.
So they're not in Gotham.
No, they are not.
Okay,
in
so
Gotham.
this isn't in any way related to the Fox series, then.
No,
correct?
Definitely not related to the Fox series.
I watched Gotham pretty religiously for like the first season and a half.
I haven't watched any of this season
until Daredevil came out on Netflix and binged it and was like, "This is how you do it." And then I was like, "Fuck Gotham," and haven't watched it since.
I haven't watched any of this latest season.
It's dumb.
Like, at all.
It's stupid.
I watched the first 2 seasons hardcore, though.
Yeah. Anyway, go on.
Yeah.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah, Vanessa Hudgens plays Emily. Did you ever... Yeah, we talked about Community before, but you hadn't watched any of it.
I've actually have watched a couple of episodes now since me and you started talking about it.
Right. So,
like 2.
Yeah. So Abed from Community is one of the main characters in the division of Wayne Security that Emily gets put in charge of when she moves to this new city. He's like the head of research and development for like his group of technicians and whatever. There's also a great comedian named Ron Funches, who is just hilarious.
Okay.
Everything of his that I've seen is just wonderful. He's an adorable person.
Go on.
He's got this this way of talking that's just hilarious, and his comedy is great. He's fantastic. So I'm glad to see him in a new project.
All right.
That's all I'm saying about that. Alan Tudyk, of course, is Emily's boss.
Love me some Alan Tudyk.
He is Van Wayne, Bruce Wayne's cousin.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And his one goal, at least in this pilot, is to be moved to the Gotham office.
Oh, okay.
He wants to get the fuck out of Charm City.
What's so bad about Charm City?
I don't know. It's constantly under attack by superheroes and supervillains.
Okay, so do we have any superheroes or villains like notable from like comic book?
Well, Batman and Joker are both name dropped.
Okay.
Towards the end of this first episode. Yeah. So
do you think we're going to see them at all? Now, is this like a CW type thing, like The Flash and Supergirl? Is this part of that, or what network is it on?
This is on NBC, I think.
Oh.
I think it's an NBC show.
How long do you think it's even going to last? Usually on those major networks,
they probably not, because it's got a 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
But I mean,
not
what's
great.
Bones' rating? It's still a thing.
That is. Wait,
no, it got canceled.
We need to check.
Get canceled?
I think they're in the final season.
Oh, well, I mean, Bones has lasted forever. I know exactly one person who likes that show,
and
it's your girlfriend. I'm like, every time I see it on TV, I'm like, how is this still on? Like, who's watching this show? Who's like really into Bones? But anyway, go on. So
like the supervillain and the superhero that we see in action in this first episode are people that I've never heard of. So I don't know if the Charm City's superheroes and supervillains are just,
made up for the show, or maybe they're like deep cut characters from the universe that we don't really see a whole lot.
The villain is Jack-o'-lantern,
That sounds familiar.
I mean, yeah.
Does he have a pumpkin for a head?
No.
Oh.
He's like...
What does he do? What's his power?
He fucking shoots fireballs out of his hands.
Well, I mean, that's kind of cool.
I mean, it
guess.
is kind of cool, yeah, but... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because the story isn't about...
I mean, Geralt of Rivia can shoot fireballs out of his hands.
And we're talking about The Witcher again. No.
With the
because
Axie sign.
Well, the story
Or
of...
Igni, sorry. Go on.
The story of this first episode is... Well, and probably about the show itself, because the show is named Powerless.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about the not superpowered people that exist in a world with superpowers.
Okay. So what do they do? Like, I mean,
They Wayne
investigate shit,
No,
or what?
Wayne Security makes like stuff that helps non-powered people survive a world that has superpowers.
Like
in
what
it.
kind of stuff? Like a special spray?
Well, they've got like an anti-Joker venom,
Really?
like for his laughing gas shit.
So where do they get this stuff from? Bruce Wayne? Batman? Huh?
Well, I mean, it's funny that you say that because
Do they make shark repellent?
the bat shark repellent. Wayne Consolidated.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because like they are trying to come up with this big idea to help save the Charm City branch of Wayne Security, so that they don't all lose their jobs. Which they managed to do. They come up with this thing that identifies when the city is going to be attacked by this jack-o'-lantern villain.
Okay.
They come up with that. Alan Tudyk's character sends it up the line. At the very end of the episode, Batman catches the Joker because of his own version of the thing that Wayne Security developed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess that's cool. So who was the superhero in this, or was there one?
There was one that was mentioned. I can't remember because they literally appeared for 2 minutes.
So if they do this, like, do these characters in Powerless, did they interact with the villain at all, like face to face?
Nope.
Or
Yeah, I do not.
Sounds kind of dumb.
I do not see this lasting. That's
Yeah.
all I'm going to say. I do not see this show
Well,
lasting.
I mean, Gotham, got 3 seasons?
It's 3 seasons in and it's still going.
Yeah. So, I mean, it could last. I mean, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like, I lost interest in that super quick.
Yeah.
I did like Agent Carter, but of course it only lasted 2 seasons.
Yeah, and the second season was not nearly as good as the
Right.
first.
So, I mean, I gotta tip my hat to Netflix, because when it comes to comic book series, they're knocking it out of the park, and
Yeah.
they're really showing exactly how it should be done. And, for what it's worth, I have watched probably about 6 episodes of The Flash, and it was all right. But it seems like those CW shows tend to appeal more to younger, like, teen, early 20s type audiences.
Yeah.
So I didn't really... The Flash wasn't good enough to keep my attention and to keep wanting to watch it, but apparently it's very popular. And apparently the Supergirl show is good too.
I actually did watch all of the first season of Supergirl after I heard that it was joining the CW DC Universe shows.
Yeah. I never watched Arrow either. That's still going, isn't it?
It is still going. I don't know how, honestly, because that show has really petered out my interest in the last couple of seasons. But I have, you were saying it seems to be mostly younger people that are interested in the Arrowverse, CW, DC Universe shows. I have been watching them since, I think, season 3 of Arrow.
Yeah.
I watched The Flash from the very beginning. Legends of Tomorrow started last year. I started watching that. That first season was fucking terrible, but the second season is much better.
Huh.
And
Okay.
now Supergirl is also kind of...
And Superman is in that, like, in some episodes.
Yeah, they
I
introduced...
mean, not Henry Cavill, of course.
But they introduced, once Supergirl moved over to the CW universe, they went ahead and introduced Superman as a character.
Why didn't they have him portrayed by the Smallville guy?
I don't know.
'Cause-
Honestly, that would make more sense to me.
Yeah, because they were both on CW, right?
Well, and he's supposed to be like 10 years
Yeah.
old,
And Smallville
15 years older than
lasted,
Kara.
Smallville lasted for a long time.
Yes,
What, like
it did.
9 years,
was a
something like that.
long, yeah, that was a long-running series.
And I never got into that either.
I
And
mean,
I
I
never
feel
really
like they
got into
could've-
any of the Superman. Like, I remember Lois and Clark.
Yeah,
I watched
the
maybe
New
a few
Adventures of
episodes of that
Superman.
with Dean Cain.
I watched that shit all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah. So I guess that kind of begs the question is,
Are we
does this show
oversaturated?
Powerless, does it even have a chance? Because we have all these DC shows that are successful on the CW. Then we have this offshoot with Gotham on Fox. And now we have this other offshoot with Powerless. And they can never intersect. They can never intertwine because it's all different companies producing these shows. So, and of course, they've already established that it's not going to tie into the DC Zack Snyder murderverse
Right.
at all. Which I'm glad that with Marvel, even with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter, and then with Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Defenders, those all take place in the same
universe.
So why, DC, do you
It is a
keep dropping
very-
the goddamn ball?
It is a very strange decision. Like, they've got a shared universe on the CW, but that is their only shared universe.
it.
And it doesn't use hardly any mainstream
Right.
DC characters.
Except maybe the Flash, and that's the most mainstream, and even then, he's not like that mainstream.
I mean, he is a founding member of the Justice League.
And he's more
pretty important.
and he's more recognizable than Quicksilver.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. We can talk about DC dropping the ball in every episode because they keep dropping the ball.
Yeah.
But we'll see. How long till Wonder Woman comes out?
It shouldn't be like March, isn't it?
I'm not sure. But anyway, when that comes out, we'll let you know. So next week, all right. So we plan on seeing Lego Batman.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You at least plan on seeing John Wick 2.
Yeah,
I have
I
never
really
seen
want
the
to.
first. So look forward to us talking about that. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up.
Totally.
Totally. All right. See you
All right.
next week.
Make sure you like, subscribe, do all of the YouTube things, and follow us on Twitter.
Agreed.